Hello, Libra.
Hey, Libra.
You are our last going off the trail of the Ozzy grain for today. We will finish up with the other signs over this weekend. But life calls, you know, matrix shit that all of us are stuck in together call.
Yeah.
But we did get the message today that we need to get our asses on the stick and read. So we're trying to pop out a few of the signs. And I have to say, one of the things that Stace is trying to work on is learning how to read the downline a little bit better. We were discussing how, because I'm so strongly Libra, having him take the downline reads when we do Libra when he's ready might be something that we want to prepare for in the future. So, yeah, so there's that. And then we wanted to let folk know out here that we're starting to get in just some of our own personal merch that we will be sending out to viewers here and there. We had a really nice young lady let us know yesterday that she's a new subscriber, and then we looked and we were like, oh, holy hell, I think last week we only had, you know, like 10 or 11 subscribers, and all of a sudden we're jumping up. So we know people are coming in, and so we've decided when we hit the first 100, we will send some cups and t-shirts and things like that out to folk if they are interested in getting some stuff from us.
Yeah.
So we just keep forgetting to tell people to hit that like and subscribe thing because we're just having so much fun doing the readings, and as we're asked to do, that, you know.
But we do thank you for our subscribers and whoever you are out in the world. I hope that we're healing you and helping you at the same time. You know, and we're not coming at you with judgment or nothing like that. So
yeah, we might sound a little judgy when we're being given the messages strongly, but we don't mean to be so. But we are also doing the 5s with Generation X, so or at least we're trying to. Feel like we get messaging from the Zeds and the Millennials too, you know. So they like to let us know they're powerful stormcasters. I don't know if they know that about their own collectives, but they know how to bring the storms and then bring the messaging on through when there's storms. I mean, I'm sure we all can, but in particular, we always get messages for Millennials and Zeds whenever it's storming for some reason. So, kind of cool.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty.
Well,
hey, this Libra might be going through, you know, so. We're trying now to honor how he pulls the 5s simply because we're finding that, you know, we do have some Xers who are awakening and are, in fact, trying to reverse some things. Now, if the downline seems to suggest something else, or the overarching energy from Ozzy seems to suggest something else, then we'll flip him back up into the upright. But, you know, typically 5 of Cups, we've got somebody that's, you know, sad because there's 3 cups spilt but have forgotten about the 2 cups behind them. So maybe this is a Libra that's like, you know what, I'm all about flipping around and looking at them 2 of cups. Let's find out.
Yeah.
What does Ozzy tell us? What is their overarching energy for the Libra collective out there this week?
See what Oz's got to say. Well, here, wait. I love doing this. So I have to show you it. There you go. Yeah. Some of you that haven't seen the auction cards.
The Ozzy cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought the Ozzy cards for him. They're actually a collector's item now. And when we opened them, we found out that Ozzy only did the major arcana. So, okay, well, this is somebody in devil energy. So, possibly, maybe we should have had this in the upright. Let's find out. I want to find out what's going on here. So again, we don't judge, but devil energy usually means bad habits, you know, somebody that may be struggling with mental health, addictions, things like that. All right. Can you show us the devil, please, for Libra, for the Libra collective? I'm starting out with the old people deck as, somebody is feeling isolated, left out in the cold. Something is going on here with the Libra collective. Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles in the upright. That tells me that those cups probably should have been, the Five of Cups is probably meant to be in the upright when we pull it. We never know though. We do have some people that, oop, there we go. It's what you don't see.
Don't see.
Get it from me, baby.
There you go.
The King of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so somebody has, this is a relationship loss.
Oh no.
What else?
Ooh.
Well, the moon has illuminated something very expeditiously for this Libra. There was a message that got brought in and illumination has happened. My goodness. Okay, there's no more on this. I need to find out a little bit more. I need to pull some downline cards. I want to find out what the moon illuminated. So maybe a habit for somebody. Let's see here. Tell me about that moon for Libra, please, for the Libra collective. Page of Pentacles. What of it? Two. Okay, and I take that this was at the, did this pull the sign? This did. So they were different options with stars. I think I know what this is. Just a little bit more for clear. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So we have here somebody that has, they're in process of possibly giving a divorce, doing a divorce. Something has been illuminated for a Libra. And their star, that the star and what, the moon again, something has been illuminated for a Libra out there. Somebody that they thought was their star, and that they basically kind of put you on that they're blocking whatever used to be their star, which is now a Page of Wands. So they used to have like the King of Swords, and this guy has been reduced. And again, it could be a female. Tarot doesn't really know or read for, genders, and it doesn't do gender bias. It's just telling us a storyline here. So we have a Libra, or the Libra collective in general, that have been illuminated about something very strongly, about their spouse, significant other, situationship, and they have basically done one of these. So something that they used to reach for. I think the cards came out more like this, but trying to tell me this is just what's on the energy crossing. So this is either a Libra or somebody with very, very strong Libra placement somewhere in their chart. They're actually doing this themselves. They're doing this themselves. The Libra is who is saying, thank you next. Isn't that a song? Thank you next, something like that.
Maybe.
I think that is a song. Okay. I don't want to, I'll take this. So this is a star seed that we're talking to. They're about to be sexy and success. Yeah, the Libra is doing this to themselves. They're also changing careers. They're about to get a divine masculine and a new soulmate. First, they're reversing something. I'm shocked that I didn't pull like full-on Tower. They're in conflict. They're currently in conflict. This is somebody currently battling in a situationship, either a marriage, or just like somebody they've been with for a very long time. Could be traditional marriage. This is interesting. I didn't see the balanced swords or anything else like that. Anything else on this side for Kipperish? The ancestors. Yeah. So there's been an abandonment here. The Libra is abandoning this marriage. Their ancestors are protecting them, and they are highly divine. Whoever this Libra is highly divine. Wow. Okay. Like it's ancestral, protected, and approved. Maybe this person was fuck around energy. I don't know. Yeah, there's legal shit coming down the way. Wow. Okay. This is somebody going through divorce, separation. Maybe they've got kids. If they got to go courthouse. This is interesting. And I feel like it might be a male Libra because I pulled out divine masculine that does divination. So yeah, there's nothing on this side. So I feel like this is a male Libra going through, it's a star seed. This is a star seed. Having some abandonment wound. There's conflicts going on in the situationship, the marriage, the relationship. They have literally turned their star to the side. This is like a whole new Libra collective. I have not read for this Libra collective. I can tell these are new people joining us. But they've got a soulmate coming. For the moment, they've made themselves single, sexy, that sort of thing. I feel like this is actually a male. A male, like the male Libra collective. There are some males that are like, no more shit, no more shit. And they're highly intuitive males at that. Yeah, there's some justice coming your way. They are Libras. Right. Verification. They're literally ending something here. It's ancestral approved, whichever side it is. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. The only thing that I'm not making out is the job. Maybe you're also changing your job too. I mean, that sometimes happens when you have a glow up and a grow up. You not only outgrow old relationships, you outgrow old jobs. So that's kind of the only outlier card I would say. But I would say maybe your job right now is to continue your grow up and your glow up. And they are a star seed. So I definitely want to see what star seed cards have to say for this Libra collective today. Okay, so we're done with the kipperish, we're done with that. We are going to see if there are any sacred woundings that the Libras out there need to be focused on, based on what's going on here. For the Libras, please. These are like new, these are new incoming Libras I'm hearing. This is a new collective that we're getting, babe. New collective, new Libras.
Don't forget about, Libras are justice and try to harmonize and everything, and don't, from what I've learned, very affectionate, balanced people,
Yes, we hold the balance scales. My doo-doo, I love you. Thank you for getting up. My doo-doo works until 2 o'clock in the morning, and when we get the feather and we get told, get your butts up and do the reads, here he comes. You know what? He listens to the divinity, but that doesn't mean he ain't tired. My poor baby. I love you. Thank you for bringing your energy. It says that this collective of Libras need to heal a devaluation wound. So it's going to show up as feeling less than, from being idealized, devalued. It can lead to criticism, fear of rejection, and trouble accepting love. Worth feels conditional. Driving people pleasing. You know what? Libras are known for people pleasing. They're so known for people pleasing. And then self-sabotage and a need for reassurance. Over time, it can destroy how you see yourself, making your value dependent on how others treat or respond to you. We've got a Libra, and this actually came out in the upside down. I feel like this collective that's coming in, they're saying they're coming in. Even if you get the card later on, when the reading is for you, it's for you. As you know, there's no such thing as time. When it comes to you, it's going to come to you. It's, this is a Libra collective, and I strongly feel like there's going to be strong sense and presence of males in this collective that are saying we're done with that, because that came in the upside down. They don't want to people please, and that is something that Libras are so fucking known for, baby. It's very similar to your Taurus energy. Like when they're done, they're done.
Yeah.
I think the only difference is like a Taurus may just be like, fuck it, I'm done, and then walk, and let the, whereas a Libra will, like, you have to worry when they start just fucking silently cutting your ass and being like, you know what,
Well,
I'm not,
from what I've watched and what I, messages and stuff, is Libra will cutthroat you.
Yeah, Libra can be very cutthroat if you force them to, whereas the Taurus energy, when you piss them off, they will just bowl their way right through it. It's very interesting.
Yeah, wow.
But this did come in the upright for this Libra collective, addressing unhealthy coping mechanisms. Do you want to read this one, babe?
Yeah,
because that dude was upright.
Excuse me. Will show up as a reply on distractions, substance, or behaviors to avoid facing emotions, pain, or stress. It is often stems from a lack of emotional tools or unresolved trauma, leading to temporary relief but long-term harm. It will keep you numbing instead and or healing, postponing relief, meanwhile deepening the very wounds you are trying to escape. So,
I understand this card very well in the upright as a Libra. Before I started really addressing my trauma wounds, I literally ran through a series of relationships, marriages, job to job, state to state, without that understanding. This was in my much younger years. Without that understanding of wherever I go, there I still am until I deal with the trauma. So for me, I always acknowledge that once upon a time there was a very, very strong love addiction and an inability to know how to properly clear from one thing, heal, fully heal all the layers. And this is something that I think our generation, as we're waking up, must address. The coping mechanisms. Where are our tools? How are we pulling them out? Are we using them in the right way before we do those self-harming kind of things? So it's not a judgment on my end at all, but I will say we do have a Libra that is done with this, and it is related to this in the upright. Now I don't know if that is the person, the star that you've done this to, that you're silently setting down at the moment and getting ready to say whoosh, done, or if it's you or if it's both of you. So all I know is that this came in the upright. This is something you're just I feel this collective, and it's a male collective going, we are fucking done. So this one, I feel like all of us in our generation must take address to whatever is there in this, and including, once upon a time it was me, and it's something I have to always be aware of. So it's very interesting. Okay. Yeah. Do we want to, yes, before I forget, Libra, because we're doing the Illuminati awareness, since we all, know, of course the governments aren't trying to do X, Y, and Z. Yes, of course they are. We know they are. We can see the patterns. If you do tarot, if you do anything spiritual, you can see patterns. So, even people in the traditional religions, I think, are starting to get the gist, are starting to understand. All right, the Great Awakening. Ooh, what did we just talk about? The Great Awakening. A veil is lifting across the world, revealing truths that were once hidden in plain sight. This is not a single moment, but a wave. Okay? Rising within individuals and ripping throughout the collective. What did I say? We're getting like a whole new collective of Libras that are going to start seeing this read. And some of them feel like there's a lot of masculine energy involved with this read for some reason for me. Okay, your turn. Do you want to do a... Yeah, I'll do that, but did you have a...
I have a card. I think I'm
interesting.
This one's... interesting because I'm gonna go with this.
Oh, okay. That's one of the 2 sets that Stace will let me pick up, like if I do, ooh, and I'm getting a download.
Really?
Yes, as we speak, so this is interesting. It's not for this collective, it's for when we do the others, so.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
I'm just getting pre-prepped. So, I'm clairaudient. He can actually see and talk to, you know, if there's form and shape, he can actually see. I tell you what, we'll have to at some point, like maybe around Halloween, tell them some of our scary things that we've seen and felt and heard, and we'll get to that around Halloween, because of course, you know, All Hallows Eve, you know, is the fun time to discuss, right?
All right, let's shuffle this one more time, then we'll get going.
All right, baby.
All right.
So this set, this deck that, this oracle deck that Stace is pulling from, is one that he actually got that I can use. So transformation is what we just said.
Yep.
Embrace change as a chance to grow and evolve. It's a journey towards becoming your best self. We literally just pulled that awakening card, and we have literally said that when the Libra collective that this is intended for starts to see this, you're going to understand who you are. I think it's meaning that you're ready to change jobs. I mean, that I can understand and address within my own self, but all of these changes are coming from your ancestors. They're approved. I think we have some divine masculines that know how to divinate.
Yep.
Okay? Or are going to be knowing how to divinate very soon here. I love that for this. But you know what? They're literally putting whatever is going on currently in their situationship, which that'll happen as we all come into awakening.
Yes.
We discover that we've outgrown people and places that we're just no longer supposed to be with until we find the other. Okay? The other is there. If you chose it, it'll be there. So, and you'll keep being guided. So I would say just keep listening to that, because to me, it seems that their ancestors are trying to get them to where they want to be.
Yes.
All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll some die for reflective. All right. Yep. There's a Taurus here. Not necessarily you, baby. We've got 44. We have somebody that I think might have been born in 64 or 84 possibly. Do you have a kid that was born in 96 or 94? That's or 2001. So they've got this. These are some people that have some kids. Listen to some music. And you do have a Taurus connection, so it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. You want to get some trinky charms?
Yeah.
For our Libra collective here. It's harder to do for the Libra collective, and I actually feel like you should get them one of these, babe.
Oh, okay.
Do you have that? Oh,
Right
we do.
there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. I think for this collective, we're also going to pull you a chakra just to see, to kind of help you on your journey and your path. That's what I'm feeling like Stace may need to pull, is a chakra. All right, yeah. Oh, you did. You pulled a bunch. So we have a fallen leaf here. Fallen leaves die. They're supposed to. You know, that's the way trees grow new branches and get to new roots, okay? Somebody here is very much all about, I feel like this is, you know, Tinkerbell, somebody like Peter Pan. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. That's what I'm being told. You will be flying. Oh, this is cool. We've got a gymnast. I have no idea who that may be connected to. That is really cool. However, they're in the upside down at the moment. So somebody is they are either into gymnastics or they are dating a gymnast. They want a gymnast, something like this. Okay, there's a honeybee here, which honeybee, my name means honeybee, and it's in the upright, so that's just telling me that this is a trusted message for this Libra collective that I'm reading for. We do have the Star of David. However, it is kind of in the wrong position, so I think somebody is really outgrowing. I think you're outgrowing religion. I think you're outgrowing. Somebody is coming online. This is somebody that is coming online.
Oh.
This is interesting. Welcome. The 8. There's the number 8 as well, so maybe 84. We can add it to this. 81 or 91. Yeah. 48 could be significant. 84. Yeah. So.
Lottery numbers.
Yeah. I like this. So whenever I get this fish, I normally tend to say, gosh, there's water connection. I mean, we all have water connection somewhere. For this collective, what I'm being told is understand that you undergo the strip down first. Do you see how this is just all bones? You're changing at a cellular level. This is an awakening Libra collective. This is so interesting. Oh my goodness.
The Libra awakens.
Yes, the Libra awakens. You've got a friend in us, and this heart is in the upright, so yeah.
Got a friend.
Wow, yep. And so right now you feel like your ship's mast is like done a whoops. Normally I would read this as, oh, they're stuck. This is not a stuck collective. This is a collective that is changing course. They're changing that wheel. Wow. That's so cool. I like this for the Libra collective. And then the moon, it just hasn't all been illuminated for you yet, but it's coming. So we literally have an awakening collective with divine masculines in it, which I just think is so fucking cool. I love when I see divine masculines thrown into here, like, and just making it so obvious. And obviously we know that divine feminines are often who get read on the downline, but here we're being told that there are divine masculines awakening, and they're putting their stars on the side because they're awakening, and it's not a bad thing. It's a you're transforming thing, babes. Okay?
Right.
Do you want to pull them a chakra? So let's help them with the chakra. Huh?
I have to read this. I have to get rid of it.
Yeah, I know, baby. Okay, this is the last one here. This is the crown chakra.
Woo!
Crown chakra. You're receiving it. You're going to be, you know what, if you're starting to feel some little headaches and pressures and things like this right there, that's why.
Yep.
So,
I feel those.
okay, yeah.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Congratulations, you're awakening.
Thank you, Libra.
All right, thanks, Libra. Have a great weekend.